Okay, so I guess it's recording now. Okay, so for this week we had a very not too difficult question algorithm to solve. I think the difficult part of it is gonna be optimizing it. So they didn't want attempt to do it, the algorithm.
It was the
Okay.
best time to buy stocks, right?
Yeah. It's I'll send the link again to it. It's not that difficult again, but the optimization of it is the most difficult. So maybe I can share the code that I've done and let's try to optimize it because I thought I had a difficult time with it. I thought well, let me see what I mean. Let me show you what I mean. So this is the actual question. It says you're given an array of prices of a specific stock. So this is like its price on different days. Your goal is to find the best time when to buy and then when to sell it. So, for example, the best time for us to buy it would be at the second day in this array, because its price is one, and then sell it when its price is six. And of course, you cannot go back in time, so you cannot buy at one and then sell at seven. And it tells you based on this thing, find me the most profit that you can make given this array. Yeah. So my solution for it is well, it's quite straightforward. We get this does not zoom in. Is there a way to make it zoom in more? Doesn't matter. We've got the max difference. Sorry.
You could try zooming in the browser itself, maybe, but that's my only suggestion.
I mean that doesn't look good. Yeah, okay. As long as you can see it. So we got max difference, which is the thing that we're looking for, the thing that we're returning, the how much money can you make. The minimum number, which is basically just gonna take the minimum thing that we have here. And at the start, we're setting it to the first item in the array, and then we're going through the array just once. So this is not a double for loop; it's just like one loop. And I'm taking the price and the index, so I'm taking the actual number and its position. And I'm saying if the index is equal to zero, then just skip it because we already have dealt with the first one. And then I'm saying if the price is less than the minimum number, which is the first number, so the idea is that I wanna swap it because I know I can make more profit with a lesser number. So I'm swapping it if it's lower than the number that we currently have. If it's not lower, I wanna check at the maximum difference. So, for example, if after the second step, my minimum number was one, and then I looked at five, then my maximum difference now would be four. But after I look at three, the difference between one and three is two, which I already have a maximum difference of four saved up. So I'm not gonna go into this loop. I'm saying if only if the maximum difference um is less than the current price minus the minimum number, then I wanna change the maximum difference. So this is I guess, a very straightforward kind of algorithm. It's just on. It doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, so it's just one loop, and yeah, and that's it. But then when I run it, uh, let's see. It's saying it is running faster than, oh, it didn't say this before. It said faster than 45%. It said 16%. Um, so this is quite good, but I think maybe we can do better, but I'm not sure how. Because first time I ran it, this said better than 16% of the time. So do you guys have any idea how you could make the code even faster? Oh, hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
thinking. I mean, it's pretty good already.
I'm not sure. Like I was thinking of maybe using hash maps, but like I'm just using two variables here, so I don't think hash maps are gonna. I think they're actually gonna increase the space used and make it slower.
It could increase the space usage, but I don't know if it would make it slower necessarily. We could try it and see what happens.
Okay, so how can I do this?
Well, I guess we could start with just a hash object here.
I keep forgetting how to write hashes in Ruby. So is it like this?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
starts you
Okay.
out. Do we want to go ahead and put in the two keys?
So what would that be like? Something like max,
We can call
max,
them the same.
just like this,
Sure.
and then this would be a zero, I guess. No,
Yeah.
and then number. Okay, fine. So okay, min number. Instead of this, I could say. Anywhere else? I don't think so on the code. Yeah. Undefined local variable min number. So is this not how you call it?
Let me see here.
I think use the dot or string. It should be string.
Like this?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Because it doesn't know what that is. Otherwise,
Yeah.
referring to max also, max difference also.
Yes. Max. Max difference. Okay, on the code. Okay, this seems to not be working. Comparison of integer with nil failed. I keep forgetting, man. Hashes in Ruby. Okay, so this should be inside of string as well. Fine. Okay, there's a bit different. Like them like this. Huh? Okay. Okay, this seems to be quite faster, but I'm not sure. Oh no, let me remove the comments.
Doesn't look like it's affected the memory that much though.
No, the memory.
It's just much slower.
The memory is a bit lag,
Yeah.
but it's slower. But I just want to see if this is caused by the because I have some comments and I don't think that's gonna affect it, but just maybe. No, this is actually even slower. So, what did we learn today? That
Hash is
the
not
hashes
always
are,
fast.
yeah, like they are faster than arrays and of maybe other things, but they're not faster than just normal variables. Yeah, and I thought
So
we could
let's
improve this, but is there another thing that we could try?
you want to set it back to what you had before?
Oh, this is
We'll
what I
see if
had.
we can
Oh,
figure
yeah,
out any other
sure.
ways.
Then, let's see, my number. Let me just close this. Can I? Okay.
You know what I would be interested to try is on line 8, you have prices each with index. What if we just did each index and then looked up the price based on its index?
Can you do that? Can you get the index without the price?
Yeah, just each index.
Just like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know this. Fine. So instead of this, instead of the price, we could just do, let's see.
Prices index.
Okay, sounds to be on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure. I think that might actually be faster. It's just that, it's just, okay, let's submit it again. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I have a feeling this is slightly faster just because we're not using one of the, we're omitting a variable.
But it doesn't seem like it's
by much.
that different, yeah. So,
well, okay. So maybe, I don't know, this week we can try and test out some new, do another algorithm.
Sure.
Yeah. So do you guys have anyone in mind? Any specific one in mind? Problems?
Well, I haven't been doing any coding challenges, so I don't have any that I'm currently working on. But we can look through those and try to find one, I guess.
Let's try to find someone that's one which is easy. Palindrome number. Moment integers. Can I categorize them by the difficulty? Okay. So does anyone strike you as a good one?
Valid parentheses.
Valid parentheses. I think we might already have done something like that in the challenges. Let's see. Okay, so should I send you this link and maybe you can try and do it? Yeah, we definitely did something like this in the code challenges.
Well, we've only got, say, 20 minutes or so in this.
Sure.
I don't think we should break off and do it on our own.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm saying maybe you wanna try and solve it. Or should I do? Again, I don't want to do this one though because we have already done this in a GitHub challenge. So maybe we can find another one. Let's see.
How about the other people in the room? Anybody want to speak up?
Yeah, let's do this. It seems kind of. So I'm guessing they give you an integer and they want it backwards. So yeah, so very simple, straightforward. They want this one, and they tell you to if it's
Okay.
a negative number, yeah.
Don't affect the negative, but still the number. Okay.
Yeah. So you just have to
Starts with
check
0.
if it's negative. So we might have something called, I don't know, is negative is equal to false, and then maybe we could have if x is less than 0, then we could do isn't that so is negative is equal to true. That's true if x is less than 0.
We should put that on a ternary operator in the one line declaration.
Okay. So again, how do I do that in loop?
Okay. Same thing. It shouldn't be any much different, if any. So x less than 0, space question mark, true.
So is it
False.
like this, eh? Yeah, x less than 0, and then question mark, and then true, false.
Yep.
Eh? Okay,
That's it.
that's nice. That's very nice. I don't use these often because
Um,
don't seem to work for me. Okay.
I get it. I want to show you one more thing though.
Yeah.
So from the question mark, right? If we have a situation where if it's true, we need to return true. If it's false, we need to return false. Then we can ignore all of that ternary operator and just say x less than 0. It will return true or false on its own. Setting is -2, true or false.
Yeah, because this is the last thing in a function. That's what you're saying, right?
Well, because when we evaluate x less than 0,
You're just saying
that
like
itself
this,
is returning, yeah, true or false. And so that will return something to the variable, which gives us what we want.
right? I mean, you're right, but like for some reason, you're absolutely right. Yeah, this is gonna work, but that's not how. Like I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it like this. So yeah, you're right. We could just use this, and it would be a lot cleaner. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, let's see. So what do we want to do now? Do we want to like have two similar but separate methods? So you could say if is negative, and then we do something else, we do something else. And they're gonna be very, very similar.
What if we start out by taking the absolute value of whatever the number is and just, I think there should be a .abs method. But we can also write one up ourselves if we want and just, how would you do that? I guess we could say if
it's negative, we could just, x is equal to times equal to -1. That's it.
Hey guys, I think it's if you wanna find the absolute is you put it in parentheses and that ABS is the absolute for Ruby.
So
there is a function for this.
Yeah.
There is.
So I could say
my concern is the speed that it'll take to run additional methods, an if-else statement might be faster than running it, but I don't know. We can try both. We can definitely do it.
So like this, ABS.
Yeah, but it's a method, so you have to call it over an object.
Like this, x.abs.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the parentheses. Okay.
You don't need the
I don't know.
parentheses.
No. The parentheses is not needed.
Just ABS.
Yeah.
That's gonna work apparently. Okay. So let's test it out. P x and then px. This is gonna probably return us a negative value here, but like a positive value here. So your input, standard output.
Well, yeah, we got a positive, so it's not going to do anything to it.
Yeah, in this case. So minus.
I think it works. Oh, you can change your own test case. Cool.
So yeah, this works fine in both cases. So we can test these later. Let's just use the cleaner version.
Excellent.
Okay, so now we know we've got the absolute value and we know if our thing is positive or negative. Do we still need something like if is negative? No, we don't need it for now.
We have the
Now we have
absolute
the
number.
truth
We
and,
should go ahead and swap the digits.
How do we do that then?
Do we want to use built-in Ruby methods or write it ourselves?
We can do just the swap array now. If you want to
Swap?
swap elements from an array.
Okay. Can we convert it to a string, then reverse the string and convert it to integer again?
Yeah, sure. So string, I guess, string reversed, something, I don't know what to call it. So how do I do that? I've got X, and then is there a toString, something like this?
Yep.
And then a reverse,
Yeah.
I think, with open brackets or not?
Good question.
Will be reverse string. Reverse without, and it seems to be without anything. No? Okay. And then you're saying, let's just print this out. String.
And
Just so that this is what we do. Yeah, this works absolutely fine. So we could just do this then. String reverse, we could just call it reverse number.
So you're transforming to a string and you just reverse it and it passes it from
Yeah,
the
I
lowest
think
to
I
the
should
highest?
explain this. So we take X, which is the number that we have, the absolute value that we have. We convert it to a
Yes.
string, and then we reverse it. And then we could say
2i.
2i, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I could say if is negative. If is negative, again, not the best way to do this. So X is equal to times equal -1 if is negative, like this.
Yeah.
And then I could just say the till next, no need for that, but like, let's just do this.
Yes, I think that
It's
Oh.
the long answer. Why is that?
expected.
3 to
It is not
Case of
reversed.
negative 123 in. Is that
Wait, this one worked fine, right? So why is this not? Okay, let's just go back a couple of steps. Let's just do this first of all. Oh, of course, because it's not.
reverse number?
Yeah. Number times equal. That's number. Oh. Yeah, this seems to work and it seems to be very fast. Submitted. Let's see. Long answer. Why is that? Input, output. I mean, that kind of looks. Expected 0. What do you mean expected 0? Wait, is this?
So there is a
something-
condition.
Yeah, maybe.
You
So
have to
this is the
return 0
constraint.
if it's negative. Yeah, I think.
2 to the 31. How much is that?
I know you have to say
worry
something, but
about.
if it's out of the scope,
2 power 31. Like, do we have to make sure that it's not?
I really don't think that number was beyond 2 to the 31st, but
Yeah, this is like 2 billion. It's. So was
that
that
was the
more than-
number.
Can create a string by how
take
many
the
numbers?
constraints.
3, 4, 5,
So,
6, 7.
That's 1,000, a million. That is more than that. So could that be the issue?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we fix that? We could say that if x is less than, how do I put this in? Oh,
What
we
2 to
just-
the 31st is, so just put that number directly in.
Yeah. It's less than minus this one. Yes, let's just put this or. Is greater than that one. I guess return 0. Syntax as unexpected, comma. So is the line
Is the
7?
comma of the number? There are 3 commas.
Okay, so how do we fix that?
Pasted there, just delete
Oh,
the
just
number. the comma.
remove the commas, eh?
Yeah.
Again. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Wrong.
For some reason. Okay, let's just take this and run it as a test case. So yeah, just instead of this on code. So it's not outputting as we expected to output. So if x is greater than that,
So check it out. I think the input falls within those constraints, but the output doesn't, and we're only checking if the input falls between those two numbers.
wait a second, this is, sorry, Scott, this is a million, a billion, eh? So this is, what do you mean that the output doesn't fall within this constraints?
If the answer is bigger, then it should be 0. I think that's what he's saying. If the output is bigger than the constraint.
Our input is 1.5 billion. It falls within 2 billion, which is our constraint. So the input's okay. You're only checking input. You need to do the same 7 through 9 for the output because that's what falls outside of the range.
I mean, that's kind of weird, but like, let's just try that. So yeah,
That's a weird constraint.
Constraint that should just be what they have preset for us. We shouldn't have to check it.
maybe. Let's see. Okay, submitted. Yeah, so this is working fine now. Oh, yeah, that was it. I don't get
Brilliant.
this. Ah, and this is very fast. This is very
I'll
fast.
clean it up a little bit too.
Oh, which
Yeah.
one was this? Is yeah. Reverse integer.
Now I want to test what you guys were saying. So this is the method that Ruby gives you, and this is the. I'm not sure if it's gonna show because it's like such a minute difference, but let's just test it out. No, this seems to be a bit slower actually. Yeah, this one works as well, and no, it's a bit faster. This one.
Now, we've seen it go up and down by seconds, so it might
Yeah.
actually have no difference.
This is like, I don't know. This is starting to get
Run it a couple of times and see if it does the same.
okay. No.
See, now it's back up to 64.
Yeah,
So it's going to have a slight variation, but it looks to be the same as that method.
pretty much. Can we look
You can-
at the actual method? So Ruby absolute method function like this. I don't know. How can I look at the actual function? Do you guys have
API docs are really good for that sort of thing.
the what?
Go back
Too well.
down some. No, I mean in your search.
You?
No, go back.
Oh, yeah, to the
back
Google,
right
okay.
in the browser.
Yeah.
And then down to API doc. Yeah, that's a pretty good resource for looking at these. Well, it doesn't really tell us much here.
show source, I guess.
Yeah, there we go.
Num absolute value num if.
Turn func cal ten. Okay. Interesting.
By interesting, you mean I don't understand what they're saying. Value num. And so they seem to be using some other functions.
Uh-huh. Function all zero num. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this function, but I guess that was what they chose to write. We'd have to look up what this func all zero is. Try looking at numeric magnitude.
Yeah, but like the thing is, this is the apps, but here it's called num apps. So I'm not sure if this is actually the one that we're looking at. The one that we
Well,
want.
I believe that's actually a Ruby convention that it's basically the way they name it. And when it comes to actually using it, the underscore tells Ruby that it's supposed to be attached after a number.
So if I search for this one, should it work? Okay, let's go back. Let's keep this open. No, sorry, this one. Another tab. Yeah. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't know what I'm looking at. Every chance, especially this thing, the same thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, is there any challenge that you guys want to go over for next week? Anything you guys have in mind? It's like 2 minutes till the end of the meeting. Do you want to start going over some like more difficult challenges, more challenging ones?
Well, what do you think about actually looking at not challenges, but specific types of algorithms? There's a lot of algorithms already out there that can be important to learn.
You mean stuff like Dijkstra's and like traveling salesman problem and this stuff?
Things like that, yeah.
So which one do you want to look at first? Oh, we could find out over the weekend and then just, you know.
Sure. The first one you said, I think, is a great starting point, but I don't have any specific in mind, so we can poll people if we want, you know.
The other part of that is actually pronouncing it, I think. So yeah, you said you wanted to call some people as in some guests.
Next week?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, we'll do what I can. I meant we'll poll people. We'll ask people in the room like what they want to do. Poll,
yeah. Sure. Let's do that.
Okay.
Well done. Okay. So yeah, thank you for coming, everyone. And again, put your suggestion in the chat so that we see what we can do next week.
Thank you, Ayman.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you guys. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Guys.
Thank you.